Hey, I'm Matt. What? Come on, you can stay. Okay. Hey, I'm Matt, and I am on my way to work, and when I walked out of the house, and if you're hearing that buzzing sound, that's the AC full blast. I don't know if you can see this, but yeah, I am sweating up a storm. Okay, so I walked out my front door today to go to the van, and it literally felt like somebody drop kicked me in my lungs. I took that first breath when I stepped outside, and it was just fire. Fire going down my throat and in my lungs, and it was like literally, I went, and so I get in the van, turn it on, turn the AC full blast, and usually by the time I get, right down the street, I'm usually turning it down a little. And so I check my phone, and I was stopped at a stop sign. Check the temp on my phone, and it is 106 degrees right now. 106 degrees. Not the heat index. I can't talk. Not the heat index at 106 degrees. The temperature is 106 degrees. The heat index is somewhere around, I think, 114, 115. It is freaking hot. And I don't really understand the heat index. It's like, okay, it's 106, but it feels like 115. Like, if it feels like 115, why isn't it 115? That's, it feels like 115. Why isn't it 115? Why do we have two different temperatures? The AC's blowing full blast straight on me, and I'm still sweating. I put my hand right here, I feel it cold. Put my hand right here, and it feels kind of warm. Holy cow. It is hot. It is hot. In fact, last night at work, my boss told me, because right now I'm expediting on the dock, on the west dock, and we get a lot of trucks that come in. A lot of times we'll have every single door filled, and trucks offloading collection mail from the stations, and also empty equipment and stuff like that coming from the stations. And it'll get really crowded, so I'll help them move the mail. And I asked the supervisors if that was okay, because technically, that's technically not my job. But I'm the type I view, hey, we're a team. Really? I view it as, hey, we're a team, so we should help each other. And I was moving the mail around and running back and forth, because I would be moving mail, and then a driver come in, and I have to run down to his door. And then finally, we got a little pause on the drivers coming in, and they were starting to leave. And I was still helping them move mail. And my supervisor comes, why is it blurry? My supervisor comes up and goes, hey, Matt, it's okay. You can sit down and relax for a little bit. And I was like, well, I just want to help. And she goes, you are sweating. What's the exact word she said? She goes, you're sweating worse than anyone else out here. She goes, it's okay to sit down and relax. She goes, you don't have any trucks coming in right now. So I went and sat down and relaxed. I sat down in the chair and grabbed my phone. Right at that time, the head guy walks up and looks at me and had my phone in my hand. And I looked at him and I go, I was literally just told to sit down because I was working too hard. And he laughed. So, because he could see I was drenched in sweat. But I'm also fat. And I have a lot of insulation. Well, I wouldn't call it fat. More, I'm just well prepared for winter. Because my body has been well adapted, because in the winter my knees, my back, my shoulder, my neck, all that starts to hurt. Like my back, or it's really my neck and my back. It's between my shoulder blades up to my neck. It's an old football injury I got when I was in middle school, I believe, playing football. It was actually during a practice. And I think it might have been during the game, I don't know. But when it gets cold, all that starts to hurt. Like, I'll wake up and be like, okay, what part of my body's gonna hurt today? And luckily this winter, there's an entire turn lane there. Why are you hitting the brakes and stopping on the road when there's an entire turn lane? But yeah, I wake up and I say, what part of my body's gonna hurt today? I mean, my upper back will kill me to the point where I can't turn my head too far to one side or back. I love how the speed limit is 70 right now, and we're going 50. And, I can't turn my head back or to the side, and my shoulder will be killing me. It rotates between mostly my right knee, but sometimes my left knee will hurt. My shoulder, my neck, my back. Sometimes an ankle will hurt because I've broken. I think it was my left ankle I broke. No, it might have been my right. I broke one of my ankles, and I have also sprained one of the ankles two or three times. I think it was, I don't know. I've sprained an ankle several times, a few times. But luckily this winter it did not get cold enough that everything hurt at once, which I think the year before it did. But yeah, I am. My body's just well adapted for insulation for the winter to help protect those body parts. That's what it is. I'm not really fat. I'm just well adapted. So, I have a mosquito bite on my arm. So yeah, but it is freaking hot. It's finally starting to cool down. Usually when I'm on the highway, I turn it to the air to half. But it is still going full bore, and I still have sweat. I don't know if you can see that, but I still have sweat. Ugh. I'm still sweating. So yeah, it is unbelievably hot. And Pete, please don't let the heat discourage you from ever visiting Oklahoma, because I'm in Oklahoma, and I know they're having a heat wave, and he said it's like because they're on Celsius. I think he said they're like in the 30s, which I think you double it, which would be 60, and add like 26 or something like that. But they've been in the 80s. Of course, nobody over there has AC because they are north, like north, because they're in the United Kingdom, and every house has those radiators, the old-timey radiators, well, old-timey here in the U.S., radiators and fireplaces and heat and all that stuff, but none of them have AC. And he said it's been unbearable up there. Unbearable, not unbearable. What is wrong with my talking? So, but yeah, today would be a perfect day just to go to the lake and just get in the water and sit there. The old school lawn chairs, not the canvas ones, but the old school lawn chairs with the little plastic, was woven and stuff. Take one of those into the lake, set it down to where it's completely underwater, and you sit there and only your head is above the water. That would be awesome. Yes. In fact, I'm gonna try to convince my wife to run to maybe this Saturday. This Sunday. I'm off Sunday. Do a Sunday before I watch any Shark Week stuff, because Shark Week I won't want to get in the water, even though I know I'm in Oklahoma and sharks, and yeah. But oh, there is an old wives' tale, or what is it, mythology, kind of like, you know, Bigfoot and stuff like that. Supposedly in Lake Thunderbird, there's octopus that live in Lake Thunderbird, and they're supposed to be carnivorous or something. I don't know. I've only been to Lake Thunderbird twice, I think. But I'm gonna see if she would want to do that, or we could just sit at home in the AC. And yeah. So yeah, this is my video on the heat, you know, and I think I'm gonna title it "Life, Liberty, and the Pursuit of Fatness in the Heat." So later I gotta eat a cookie now because I gotta keep up my, you know, winter body.